Hey Malay Malay. Fatty number 5. Why? Fatty number 5 is an inclusion of the FT5 because the FT5 based upon fatty number 5 is a delicacy. No, just a rotten food. Since it's just a rotten food based upon the instrument of law, but the instrument of law based upon the Instagram of the percussion of Thurla is that the well-known, well-eaten is processes. Your intestine based upon the intestine of legal affair. The legal affair based upon the intestine of knowing how the dietary work. But in relation to knowing how the dietary work based upon the process of the inhalt, the inhalt based upon the volition of knowing how Rollo and Shanshan works is that the intestine is Sangsan. No, is don't know yet. It's just in a matter of time the instrument of knowing how the stomach works. It's just a classicist, yes, of acid. So when you eat, you walk through. When you eaten, you bore through. When you exercise, you molest through. No. Blakdan. No. That's not available. Because food we eat based upon our stomach is the pain of a slot. The pain of a slot based upon our stomach is there's the belly button. So in that way, the belly button, what would the belly button do in relation to the testosterone? Because the estrogen is the laxation of malang, and malang is a nicotine of cannabis in relation to the killer. Because the cannabis based upon the killer is a laxation of. Does that mean I'm thinking, or does that mean I'm just chill thinking? Chill thinking. Chill thinking is based upon the rejoice of selective protein. And based upon that, the selective protein is just a miso in relation to instra. Coco, how are you? Mommy loves you. What's going on? So in that way, the intention of intelligent is a licatan of knowing how to prolong the yoga law. But in that way, the protein is the successist of Lady 5. But in Lady 5, the photo is of. Okay. First account of an assassination. So Eve. Soup first, dessert later. Rice, pasta, soap, bread, bam. So in that way, what kind of weasel will actually diet our Eden into the lexicon of the prolong? Because the prolong based upon the Kasa. The way we work in relation to the lexicon of stones by Mason is the wizard of the complex. Because in that way, if there is an oil in relation to our food, What healthy condition of monofiber will actually eat sanan our stomach to the belly button? But the belly button is just a kata of what? The kata of execution. Oh. The kata of execution based upon bias is the bilingual of testosterone. So in that way, the food we eat, we are complucking into the disorder of belong. Because belong is based upon our old history, Ned. We didn't have cutlery, Lele. Mẹ, ba chữ. So in that way, the synthesis is knowing the phototon. Because in that way, the relaxation is on Hoshan. So, sonic power. Is that Street Fighter? Sonic power. Bzz, 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 bzz. Don't know. Bzz. I like that guy a lot. So in that way, with this session of knowing how to assimilate the delusion of Sonic, but Mortal Kombat, Soya, I like her a lot, but she's not tough though. So, classic movie a film. What kind of offering do we account into custom of the car? Because Daffy Duck is just a cartoon, but the voice over the microchip of the system is that when you edit in audio sound, it's the system. But in that way, which one is the value of? Yes, but the percentages of its value is that even after I record for Daffy Duck, I have to edit because it's me. But it depends on the chanson of Simpson and Chalakan of Sonic. So in that way, movie writer, the sketch of the scene Chalakta by Frank is gambler. So in that way, with the gambler based upon the plastic card for Mother Mary, is that when you go, keep practicing and it goes all the way down. It does again. I used to practice this Mum's house. But in that way, when we complement the NAS, NAS, is a necrosis of knowing the millennium, the Buddhahood of neighbor. Oh, believe me. So in that way, the Testaton is a lecheton of who will space station the entire galaxy, but all of us is electronic. So, in that way, neighborhood watch. What store is a volume of electric pulse by storm if there is a caution? But if there is a caution in relation to the prefix, the bilingual will actually be lexuses in the luma, letter, do. So in that way, The nest of electric bond will probe into our neighbor. But in that way, when it shines through the satellite, the galaxy will open the electron. So, Guy, what execution is the legacy of law? To know the probe. Within the probe, the installation of neighbor is watchful. So in that way, neighbor, the inner thinking pattern of pyramid. So in that way, the neighborhood will consume the brothership of mainframe. So within the mainframe, the hue watcher will consume the compressor of the engine. So Lexasan of unicorn is a mere of the artificial intellectual copy, because the artificial of the intellectual copy is that one of those things will be 85 and 85. That's all. So in that way, with the Lekasasan of knowing that the non-conversion of the Lekasan is that the Menenene is Lokshon, locking code. So, lemon tree, locking code. In state is Sata. Revision Saplasan, order etc. Diagram 5. Prom. Bilexasan Toton Bugate. Incro. In relation to Incro, the encryption will start. And in that way, when it starts, we will know that each beacon will persist into the third, 4, 3, 8 Ganon galaxy. Ganon galaxy is the goblin in relation to the Urbella of April, and in that way perform the seduction of knowing. The religion is that, oh please, but in that way it's been created. So, but so, but so, in so, but so. Gate open. Scientifically, gate open in relation to the exercise of knowing how to strobe the intellectual, artificial, intellectual, because new steps of stones of war, Stalakan, the fire of virulent virus. So Joseph, your sheep, based upon blood diamond, the Rishasasanan of diamond in the sheep, skin one, the leukocytes of phototron, and in that way, the monophobic of cannabis will Eastern in state. So in that way, the processor of phototron is the compressor of LA engine and the compressor of law. But the law of Leher is the consistent of Keller by Ned. And again here, Drositono. Dinitocho on Tsetam. Milekasana Akotanton, Nini Lakalakachan. Dishan a Kushana, Diliko de do sin in kana. Vibration number 6. Sensitivity 53281. Asasi 153B1. B12. Acid 324. AAO. take on. In relation to squid, my mom used to have squid, and all we do is put it on the stove, heat it, and it's beautiful. Eat it with hoisin sauce. Next time I'll get some. Oh, today, yes, yes, you know. So anyway, in relation to the drawdown of thread is based upon the prolaksasan of ilehe, but here remain based upon the consensus of carpet by Manana. The cotton is a runner of law. If a farmer ever grow a beautiful canapan of cotton, the Alexison of dark animal will come from the blue world. But hermit, your thinking is ignorant of knowing how the brow works, and in the brow do you identify femini because you have no brain, and in that way how does the usual Piron the value